trophy almost his size. And I know around that time, Oscar and Mr. Reggie McGee were here. We call him cross country in our neighborhood because he hits that ball so far away from you, he makes you hate yourself. And Oscar here, 16 and under, 19 and under champion.
Oh yeah, I've seen photos of this guy right here.
You have one more to add?
I won my first small ball tournament. I started playing small ball before I began playing. I started playing big ball. My first tournament, I started at 10 years old. I won my first national tournament at 13. My first 13? Yes, I was 13.
You're supposed to be outside on a skateboard or something. I'm talking about winning tournaments.
But I won the singles, the doubles, and I continued all the way up to 23. And at that time, I felt there was nothing else for me to prove in small ball. I wanted to bigger and better things. I tried out big blue. By that time, I started, and I tried lots of events there. And I was able to get into the top 10 several times, the singles and the doubles. So I'm proud of that, and I continued that journey because I felt it was more competitive for me. But to this day, I still play small ball tournaments and big blue tournaments. I'm going to be 56 years old, and I'm still happy to still be playing.
Raul, can you take over? Ask
Let me hold it.
some
Let me
questions,
hold it for you.
Yeah, I think it's good, but if you can hold it.
Hold it.
Thank you,
Stand over
Georgie.
here, Georgie, please. All right.
Let me ask you questions.
Yes. But I have to touch on something first.
Yes, please.
The fact that Dave Andre created this system to categorize the best players in this country. If you made the top 10, without a shadow of a doubt, you're one of the best 10 players in this country. It was extremely hard to get on this pyramid. This guy, Reggie Langston here, used to scare the hell out of me because he had that high serve with both hands that he never missed. Wes Cancel over there was one of my idols because of the fact that he was classy. He looked like Starsky and Hutch guy. He drove a car that looked like Starsky and Hutch. He dressed right. He was a gentleman no matter what. On the court, he was left-handed and served you with his right. And he had such a punch ace that if you didn't know how to react to that, you were finished. And then this guy, McGeever here, another one of my idols that we call him cross-country around my way because he never hit the ball back to you. That's what these guys got to learn. They all play to the middle. If they would have played Reggie when he was a little younger, maybe 2 years younger, I would say Reggie would kill everybody. This guy Jesus over here, Torres. This guy Jesus, I don't know what kind of drug he was on because he ran from here to there, from here to there, from here to there. He don't care if you hit it across the street, he was over there. And I used to set up games between him and James Rivera, who invented the pop serve. Those are the most best games I've ever seen. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, right? And then Danny Santos here, who was #1 for Van Arsdale High School. What could you say about the guy? He's almost as tall as two of you, right? And he had this strange left, that we never saw, that he would whip it like this and it would go to the corner and make you hate yourself. Just like this guy, he made us hate ourselves, right? With me,
that's the purpose, right?
Yes.
That's the purpose. Go to the park and see who you can
should have
destroy
talked.
mentally.
Yeah. He made me hate myself too.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I came into this game at 28 years old. I didn't do this. I thought it was a waste of time, but there was a girl that caught my eye, and then she caught something else later on. At 29, I became the number 8 on the pyramid, and at 30, I became the #1 player. And it was really, really difficult with the pressure because with only 2.5 to 3 years of experience, all I did was hit the ball with everything I got. I had no left. I had to practice with this left until I could get it on the wall. Then I watched guys like Reggie, and like this guy here makes me tired looking at him because of all that running. I would watch the way they did it, and I started to practice. I was on that pyramid almost 10 years, 5 for ping ball, or Spalding, and 5 for big blue, which it was a miracle of God I could even hit that ball. I could not play big blue. But I was on the pyramid again, and I was top 5 in the pyramid, and I had beaten a lot of the best players, only because I was in better condition. This game, any game you do, any sport, you gotta be in real good condition, because you gotta tire your opponent out. If you play Reggie, you don't want to play no more. If you play McGeever here, you don't want to play no more because they're going to have you running around. See, I had a guy named Carlos Lorenzana who was the Iceman, and I called him. I was his personal caddy. He aced the ball. I'd pick it up and throw it to him so he could do it again because I couldn't beat that guy. 10 singles a day. One day I won 1, After I won several, he took me to West Fork. And that's when my first match ever was the number 4 player in this country. His name was Jose Davila. He's out there taking pictures right now. He looks like a bootleg Michael Jackson. That guy was number 4 on the pyramid. And that was my first match at West Fork, and I got by him by 1 point, 130. That was my entry to West Fork. And then, in my heart, I don't want these guys to be forgotten. I try to bring everybody together every year. I try to do something for them. But I'm getting older, I'm tired. You know, somebody else has to do it. Because this is not about me, this is about them. That's why this guy, Rich Hopper's doing this documentary. And he's going to include all of you here. As long as I'm alive, he's going to include you all here.
May I ask 2 questions?
Yes, sir.
I want to ask everybody, please. There are 2 serious questions. I want everybody to answer in a row. So you have a good life experience. I want you to give me your best pickup line to get a girl.
Pick up what? To get a girl?
I don't know.
Dress like you and look like you.
That's it.
No, you can't say that. Say, come on, give me
Got
yours.
it. A different one?
Yes, sir.
Hi, how are you?
That's a lot.
Take,
I like
take
that
it
one.
from there.
I like that one.
Your wife is watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
What did he say to your wife?
Skip him. His wife is watching.
Let's see. When God made you, he must have been showing off.
That's pretty good.
What you, sir?
Just a smile.
Right?
Ran along with it.
I tell them I'm so old that I'm harmless and that they don't have nothing to lose by sitting next to me. I just need a nap. That's it. And the worst that could happen is I want to lick their face.
Well, I first met my wife at a nightclub in the city, China Club. And the first thing I asked her is, would you like to dance? She said yes, and it's been 21 years, and to me, that's the best pickup line ever.
How many kids you have?
3.
That's beautiful. Right
No
there.
TV. No TV.
Yeah, something like that too. But I think I'm older than most of these guys. I met my wife in '82.
I'm older than you.
She was old.
By a year.
Oh, okay. I'm a 57 model.
57, June 5th.
Okay, there you go. I'm August 6th. So there you go. Okay, 2 Reggies the same.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Hold on.
Yeah. She was in a restaurant, and I noticed I ordered something, and small thing, but when I opened it, it was like this. So I says, oh, somebody must like me. So I went back inside, and we started talking. I ordered lobster, and I got 2 pieces. I ordered 2, and I got like 4 pieces. It wasn't a mistake. That's 1982. I've been with her since then. So I didn't get a chance to say anything. Sometimes people just like you. Very few people just like you for you. And 2 weeks later, we were going out on dates. I had my Dodge Charger. She came to all my handball games. I used to win. I used to win big trophies. I had a Civic where you open up the hatch and put this trophy that was taller than her in the back. She could show all her friends that her boyfriend, soon-to-be husband, is going. I was done. As soon as I met her, I was done. But that's how it happens. So I didn't get a chance to say, what I thought I was going to say. That went out the window.
How many kids you have?
Oh, I have 3 kids.
How many grandkids?
3.
Perfect. Good job, man.
3. So,
You've done very well.
that's life, man. So, you just come out here, play ball to keep us in shape, because just think, if we don't play ball, and I know people who don't play ball, nothing wrong if you don't, but we don't have a go back to. We don't know any of these people. The great Raul, I told Raul, if it wasn't for Raul, I'd be home or fixing cars or washing the clothes or something, but Raul says, come on out, come see everybody, This is because of Raul. Did he call you on the phone?
I speak to Raul all the time.
Did he have to change your number because he called you so much? But
Listen, man, I'm getting emotionally attached. I'm getting emotionally attached to your phone number.
But I'm saying,
knocked out my
Raul's
window
great,
and I live on the 3rd floor.
because we play the ball. We was out here every day, but we played so much. Now we have camaraderie, we have older friends, because we've never been this old before. We never had old friends before. Now we got old friends to sit down. I'm telling some of the younger guys, I says, we're talking here now because we're older, but normally we're on that court.
Yeah.
I never knew some of these guys could speak English other than what you want to do. That's it. We play ball all day until it get dark, and I see you tomorrow. We don't talk too much. English is not that good, but here we are. So it's one of the better sports because football or basketball, you get too old to play those sports. You know, you got to have 5 people. They have to do the right thing. But this sport here, handball magazines, you see 85-year-old. They have a category. You can still, and it keeps yourself in shape. You have something to look forward to, and it's good when you're older to get involved with other people, so you won't be in your house a recluse. And
Let me ask each of you this. Sorry
No,
to cut you off.
please, let me have one question. You're cutting it.
Yeah, so great sport. If you have the talent, try it. If you don't play anyway, you'll get better just to be around, because when you get older, you want to see other people. You know, even people you like and didn't like back then because they were nemesis, but that's part of the game. You know, it's not a flower arranging business. We out here. This guy here, every time I see him, he try to beat the pants off me. My girl is there. He try to send me home. We can't go to the movies. No money for gas. He want us stranded on the road. But I meet him.
Under the bus publicly.
That's all.
I respect it.
That's also part of the pyramid.
That's just what we do.
You would challenge someone
Okay,
in the
so
pyramid
it's a great
for
sport.
$5 or
We
$10
did it every day,
challenge them for their spot.
8 days a
I
week.
like the challenge.
Okay, and some guys had good
And
jobs,
there was
but
always someone
in their mind they say, I
always
can't go to
someone
work
that could be any day.
and play handball
Everyone on
too. So
that
some
pyramid
guys
was
I
a
know
top
work for
player.
transit,
You know,
bus
so
driver. They say, I
if you were
can't work,
number
I
6,
can't
you
go to
want to
work.
play number 5.
They chose
You
handball.
want to win that spot.
So
I
it's
think
a
a
very
great concept because everything's flowing
addictive
upward.
game.
Yeah,
You're supposed to move up.
You like
don't
it,
stay
you're
stagnant.
trying to beat the other guy, you're developing your own skill.
You know.
And if you look at the sport that they're playing, it's you against the other guy. It's not a team effort. You can't sit there if you're playing singles and let the other guy work for you. But any one of those players that's playing, they have their own mentality. They know what they're going to do, whether it's good or not. But that's what makes it work.
I appreciate it, Mr. Reggie. Can I please ask you what's your pickup line?
Oh, a pickup line. Hey, beautiful. Do you come here often?
Nice. You missed on the question. What's the best pickup line throughout your whole life that worked the best?
Something your wife hasn't heard. Something my wife, hey, you got me in trouble
There you
already.
go,
What's
there you
going
go.
on?
Let me get this
Keep
over.
it PG.
This is what you got to do when you get answer the question like that. You pass it over to a guy like this.
I already answered to the best of my ability.
To the best politician here. I want the politician answer. What did he say? Political.
He's got my interview. I met my wife at a club and I asked her if she wanted to dance. And we've been together for 21 years. So my best pickup line was, would you like to dance?
That's good. Look at that.
I'm gonna tell you know what we're gonna go down that route. So I'm gonna tell you what works with me and my lady. So when I met my lady, she had a nickname. Everybody called her Nana. And so when she introduced herself to me, she said, "Oh, my name is Nana." So I went like this to shake her hand, and I went, "What's your real name?" And then that was like, "Oh shit! Like, I got a real name." Like all of a sudden, she told me her real name, and then we flowed. I made her smile, and then that was it. That's a true story. Yeah.
Okay.
That flowed because I looked at her as somebody different. Then.
Yeah.
I think you missed.
Willie.
Mr. Willie, you missed on the question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
What's the question?
The question was the best pickup line that worked.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me see. When I was younger, I pull her hair to get her attention. And then when I'm older, I would like to, buy her a drink. And then if she gets drunk enough, I start looking better. You know?
You have one, sir? A pickup line?
No, I don't.
All right, my second question, the very important one. I started a petition. We want to make this an Olympic sport to get the signatures to put this.
Take this to the Olympics?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
What is needed?
Ooh, see that type of question? It's gonna take a while. And I think it can only be best answered off the camera. It can't be answered on the camera. I don't feel that this sport at these particular places, right, in New York, we're not organized enough to be on an Olympic level where every single channel is watching because of we need sponsors. We need sponsors for this, but then it's more. How do I put it? You know, I can't just put it. This is the type of sport, the way we play. Like, say I don't get a ball, you have players who are going to curse out the ref. Can't have that with every single channel watching. when a bet is made and then you lose, and then you see money exchanging hands, you can't have that in the Olympics. You can't have players who are going to get so upset. They're going to take the ball and roof it, take their glasses, throw it on the ground, throw their shirt on the floor and start cursing. So we have to be more...
If it can be more controlled.
Yeah, more control.
More discipline.
Less outbursts like that.
You know, the people have to realize that we're not alone on the court, so there may be children. So I think that behavior has a part of it. I think if we up our level of behavior and recognize that there's kids around and we act more adults and we keep our language, you know, down, you know, I think that it can rise and that people will pay more attention. I'm trying to keep from saying street. I don't want to use that term.
I was trying to also.
I'm trying to be diplomatic about this, but if we can rise up the level of, I'm going to stick to the word behavior. If we could just behave at a certain level where we display more maturity in the sport, I think it can rise.
Yes, I totally agree.
There's a petition to take this game to the Olympics. What is needed for the sport to get there?
What about you, Oscar? What's the worst loss?
I think it's a lot more. They gotta have a lot more promotion. Promotion is really big. Like the things that you're doing right now.
There were 2 games.
On the
One was
internet
the Big Blue game.
and
It
getting
was,
more exposure.
Justin versus Rookie.
You know, I really think that it needs to start from there.
Justin was
If we're
winning
gonna follow through on
23-9.
this kind of wall,
Rookie made
it's
an
something that really needs to be
incredible
incorporated
comeback
from
to win
an
25-23.
educational standpoint in school. In school
That
right
has to be the
now,
worst
we do have handball,
I mean,
but
Justin was
the
at
ball
the
that
top
they're
of the game.
utilizing is the little
So
ball.
was Rookie.
And although
I mean,
that's
at
the
that time,
pioneer of the
Justin was
ball,
one of the players.
they should have
Few
blue
players that could
balls.
beat Rookie.
I think that
And that was
you got to start with the kids.
So
You know,
he
and the
was
kids are going to
guy
be the
that
future
was
to any game.
Rookie, and that day, it
That's my
was
opinion.
Rookie's day. He made an incredible comeback.
Exactly.
So that has to happen in the biggest defeats.
Trying to take the sport to the Olympics, what do you think is needed for the sport to get there?
To make it into the Olympics, you need many countries to be involved in it. That would be it, just like any other sport.
And we had done 23-9.
So it's not played in many places, especially OneWall. There is handball played elsewhere, 4-wall, 3-wall, but the OneWall is played mainly in New York, as far as I know. So yeah, that's what it would take, many countries to be involved and to get a lot of talent. You need a lot of countries with a lot of talent for it to make the Olympics.
What's the worst loss you've seen or suffered?
Mr. Reggie? We want to take this. There is a petition to take this sport to the Olympics. What is needed? Olympics. What is needed for the sport to get there?
I think piggybacking on what he says, you just need people to play the sport. Notice pickleball came in 3 years ago. Pickleball is now being sponsored in Vegas. Each state has a team within 3 years. This particular game of handball might be a little bit too hard. It's a talent thing. It might be a little bit too hard for the average person to play. I mean, your hand might hurt. Look at the intense. Who wants to run and jump on the ground and dive between your legs and get up and run back? If you look what's needed. So there's no sport that you see that's in the Olympics where everybody didn't play. Soccer, you got 1 million people playing, even if they don't make it. Baseball, we used to play as kids. Football, we play as kids. Not everybody played handball. Pickleball is the new rave because people that are a little older, they get a chance to, let's go out to the courts, let's loosen up. It's good for health. They don't have to just walk around. It may not be as strenuous as tennis, but they can still have fun. They can still have the mental capacity of I'm going to beat you, you're going to beat me. Competitiveness, that's beautiful. When you win, if you're playing pickleball and you won 3 games today, you say, I won all my games today. You're happy, I'm going to go out again, and the person that lost, you say, I'm going to do better next time. So notice, they're playing the sport. Handball has to be also a spectator sport. You have to be able to see this on TV.
I'll be right back.
Say some shit. Good game.
All right.
it's very hard to film handball games with interest for the average person that doesn't know what's going on. They may not know a hook, or they may not appreciate an ace when they see it. You have to love this sport. Okay, you can't have a sport. It might have the lowest personnel of any sport in the Olympics if it wins. You see, but I think you have to follow pickleball. Okay, maybe it can't be low serves. Maybe you have to serve high, and other people, because an average Joe may not want to get aced out. You see what I mean? There will definitely be more players, because I remember coming up when the tournament was open serve, you could serve anywhere. There were people backing up because they know certain people are going to ace them out. When you had high serve tournaments, they have high serve only tournaments. Everybody here played. You see, so if they were to make this sport any higher, remember Budweiser used to sponsor. Budweiser used to sponsor Geo. Remember that? Used to sponsor Geo and Tavo and a number of the other guys for a while at Coney Island with the Blue Ball. If they won 1,000, they would be matched. They did what they could to sponsor. You know, they did what they could. Not sure what happened. That would be a great question for the guy in the orange to answer. But he was doing that for a living. He was doing that for a living. They take trips, California. They go to Ireland, which is very good.
Yes.
In my day, we just went from this park to that park.
And they call it traveling.
They call it traveling. Yes. Nowadays, you're in Florida and Vegas and other places are just local. That's just normal. So it's getting up there because of Blue Ball. Like I say, in our day, $500, $700 was the prize. Today, the kid wins $10,000. You see, and it's almost forgotten about. It's not a big deal. I think we won $10,000 our whole career, all the years we've been playing, if we added it up. Possibly. But yeah, it's a good sport. If you love it, you love it. You just want the best of it. For it to go anywhere, you have to have members. You have to have a vast amount of people that play in it. But the way it's built, 3 courts, you don't have courts on every block. What if everybody loved the sport and they wanted?
Don't go anywhere.
What if everybody loved the sport in here and they wanted to play? If we have people out here, they couldn't play. You see? So it's not built to be bigger than it is. You see,
I see. It's like a
yeah,
small cage.
it's you know, to figure, and I heard that from the older guys at Coney Island that tried to film it. That's why they tried to film it. And indoor, 4-wall. And when you go out of state, they have 4-wall courts and they have cameras. If you don't get a seat right here and you sit over there, you'll see somebody running around in the box. You don't know. You can't appreciate it and cheer and get your beer and yes, and you know, it's not going to be a football game. You have to build yourself up, or you have to love the sport. What if you're just a spectator passing by? You won't know. So does your money go to that? Are you going to build it and watch it? You see, so it's going there, but it's not getting any worse. Huh? Those are your cards. You know, it's not getting any worse than it was. So,
For the better.
Huh?
It's for the better.
Yeah. Well, it's the kids are happy. Look how many people are just having, you know, a great time. Sometimes you see kids coming that are, like the guy says, he was 10 years old when he started. See, he was 10 years old. Remember the other guy right next to me? He says, I was 10 years old when I started playing. So people play this their whole life. Because what do? Run track? No, they don't have skills.
So I'm sorry, Reggie. I'm gonna go get some drinks.
Okay.
I appreciate you for the time.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it. If I know something, I'll tell you. If I don't, I can't tell you.
That's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you.